What if I told you your next therapist might not be human? Imagine having someone to talk to, 24/7, right in your pocket. Someone who never gets tired, never judges, and always remembers every single detail of your story. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, the future of mental health is closer than you think, and it's powered by artificial intelligence. For decades, getting mental health support has been a challenge for so many. The long waiting lists, the high costs, the fear of judgment, and just finding the time for an appointment can feel like insurmountable barriers. Many people suffer in silence, feeling like there's no way out. But what if technology could tear down these walls? What if we could create a world where support is accessible to everyone, anytime, anywhere? This isn't just a dream. It's a revolution that's already begun. Let's dive into what an AI therapist actually is. We're not talking about a cold, unfeeling robot from a movie. Think of it more like a highly advanced, compassionate companion. These AI systems are built on massive datasets of text, conversations, and therapeutic principles. They use something called natural language processing to understand what you're saying. Not just the words, but the emotions and intentions behind them. When you chat with an AI therapist, it can identify patterns in your thoughts and feelings. Are you often using negative language to describe yourself? Does your anxiety spike at certain times of the day? The AI can pick up on these subtle cues. Then, using established techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, it can guide you through exercises to challenge those negative thoughts. It might ask you questions like, what's a different way to look at that situation? Or what evidence do you have that this thought is true? It's like having a guided journal that talks back and helps you reframe your perspective in real time. One of the biggest game changers is accessibility. Imagine you're having a panic attack at 3 a.m. Your human therapist is asleep, but your AI companion is right there. You can open an app and immediately start working through your feelings, getting instant support when you need it most. This immediacy can be life-changing for people managing anxiety, stress, or moments of crisis. It bridges the gap between appointments and provides a consistent safety net. Furthermore, AI therapy is breaking down the barrier of cost. Traditional therapy can be incredibly expensive, often putting it out of reach for many. While AI isn't a replacement for a human therapist, many of these apps offer free or low-cost subscription models, democratizing access to mental wellness tools. It allows people to take the first step, to learn coping mechanisms, and to feel empowered to manage their mental health without financial strain. And let's talk about stigma. For some, the idea of sitting in a waiting room or admitting to a stranger that you're struggling is terrifying. The anonymity of talking to an AI can be incredibly liberating. It creates a private, judgment-free zone where you can be completely honest with yourself and the program. There's no fear of being perceived as weak or broken. This can be a crucial first step for many, especially for men or individuals from cultures where discussing mental health is taboo. It opens the door to self-exploration without the social pressure. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Can an AI truly be empathetic? Can a machine really understand human suffering? This is the million-dollar question, and it's a valid one. Current AI doesn't feel empathy in the way a human does. It simulates it. It learns from countless examples of empathetic conversations to respond in a supportive and understanding way. The responses are designed to validate your feelings and show compassion. And for many users, this simulated empathy is surprisingly effective. They report feeling heard, understood, and supported, even knowing they're talking to a program. The brain responds positively to compassionate language, regardless of its source. Of course, the technology is still evolving. The future vision is even more incredible. Imagine an AI that integrates with your wearable devices. You might notice your heart rate is elevated and your sleep quality has been poor, and gently check in with you asking, "I've noticed you seem a bit more stressed lately. Would you like to try a 5-minute breathing exercise?" This proactive, personalized care could help us catch mental health dips before they become crises. Picture an AI that can analyze your tone of voice and facial expressions during a video call to better understand your emotional state. This isn't for surveillance, but for providing more nuanced and accurate support. It detects a disconnect between your words and your nonverbal cues, like you re-saying, "I'm fine," but your expression shows sadness. It could gently probe deeper, helping you uncover feelings you might not even be aware of. We could also see hyper-personalized therapy modules. The AI would learn what works best for you. Maybe you respond well to visual metaphors, Or perhaps you prefer straightforward data-driven feedback. The AI could adapt its entire therapeutic style to fit your unique personality and needs, creating a truly bespoke mental wellness journey. However, it's absolutely crucial to talk about the limitations and ethical considerations. AI therapy is not a replacement for human therapists, especially for severe mental health conditions like major depression, bipolar disorder, or schizophrenia. These complex conditions require the nuanced clinical judgment, diagnostic expertise, and deep therapeutic relationship that only a trained human professional can provide. AI should be seen as a powerful tool in our mental health toolkit, not a cure-all. It's a fantastic first line of defense, a support system between sessions, and a great resource for managing mild to moderate stress and anxiety. We also have to be vigilant about data privacy. You're sharing your most intimate thoughts and feelings. It is essential that these companies have ironclad security and transparent privacy policies. Your data must be encrypted, anonymized, and never, ever sold or used without your explicit consent. As consumers, we need to demand this high standard of ethics from any AI mental health service we consider using. The ultimate goal isn't to replace human connection, but to enhance it and make support more available. In the future, we might see a hybrid model become the norm. You might have your human therapist who you see for deep, complex work. Then, your AI companion helps you practice the skills you learned in therapy, tracks your moods, and provides in-the-moment support between sessions. The AI could even provide your therapist with anonymized summaries of your progress, helping them make your sessions even more effective. Think of it like physical fitness. You might have a personal trainer you see once a week, but you use a fitness app every day to track your workouts, count your steps, and stay motivated. The same model can apply to mental fitness. The AI is your daily mental health gym, and your therapist is your expert trainer. The rise of AI therapy is a sign of hope. It shows we're innovating to solve one of the biggest challenges of our time. It's about creating a future where no one has to feel alone with their thoughts. A future where asking for help is as easy as opening an app. The technology is still young, and we have a lot to learn, but its potential to redefine mental health care is immense. It's not about choosing between humans and machines. It's about using technology to amplify our capacity for healing and compassion. If you are struggling, please remember that reaching out is a sign of strength. AI tools can be a great starting point, but licensed professionals are available to help. We'll leave some resources in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me on this look into the future of mental health. What are your thoughts on AI therapy? Would you try it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that explores the intersection of technology and humanity. See you in the next one.